Hi everyone, welcome to Elementary Math with Mr. Scott. Today we're going to be talking about multiplication and some of the strategies that we can use if we don't know a multiplication fact, okay? And these come in real handy as we're learning our multiplication facts. Ultimately, we just got to know them, but while we're learning them, this comes in really handy. Number one, one of the best ways is just to be able to skip count, okay? For instance, where I know how to go skip count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so on, are 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that kind of thing. I usually teach my kids to skip count 3s and 4s. And I have them go to 30 and back down, like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 27, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, something like that. So skip counting, excellent strategy to help you to be able to learn your facts. Because if you can skip count, let's say 4 times 6, I can skip count. So I'll come up here and I'll go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. There you go. 6 fingers, that's 24. So if you can do that, that is a really good help. Another method that they like to teach is what we call the half double method, okay? And I find that this really works well, especially with the 4s, okay? The 4s tend to be a place where we use this a lot in my classroom. So if we know, 4 times, let's say 4 times 8, right? So what I do is I go 2 times 8. So I half the 4, 2, well, I know 2 8s, because if I know my doubles for adding, 2 8s is 16. Then I double that. So 16 plus 16 is, 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry, and I end up with 32. So the half double method, again, you half one of the numbers and then you double your answer, okay? That works. Again, like I said, with 4s, it works out pretty well, okay? Another method that we use is somewhere where we 5s and 10s. And again, this is one where I may not know 6 times 7, but if I know 5 times 7, because I can skip count those, right? So, 5 7s are 35. I just add one more 7, right? So I could take 35 and add 7, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 6 times 7 is like, one more than 5 times 7. We can do that even with going down. So if I don't know what, 4 times whatever, 4 times 4, I could do 4 times 5, right? Which is 20, and then I can take 4 away. I can do the same thing with 10, right? 10 times something, I could do 9 times something. I will be posting here the 8th song. So I'll put that up here for our next strategy. So you can hear that. All it is just multiplying 8s. But I do use it in my classroom, and the kids use it a lot, okay? Another method that I like to use are kind of what I like to call as cheats. So I'm going to put those kind of over here on this other side. And I'm just going to call them cheats. They're not really cheats. They're kind of what we call mnemonic devices, right? A mnemonic device is something that helps me remember other things. For instance, the word homes, H-O-M-E-S, you can use that for the Great Lakes. You've got Lake Huron, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Superior. So you use that as the way I learned that in college. And so these cheats, these mnemonic devices, help us to learn some of our multiplication facts. And for some kids, this is super, super beneficial. So let me give you a for instance, okay? 4 times 4 equals 16. So what we teach them is you have to be 16 to drive a 4x4. Okay, you got to get the gist of what we're talking about here, is that you are teaching them some mnemonic devices, ways to remember what it is they need to know. Okay, another one that I like to use a lot is 6 times 6 equals 36. Oops, hit the 2. And again, this one, there are 3 6's in 6 times 6. What do you mean? Well, there's 3 6's. 1, 2, 3. So that's how you can remember that one. Some of them also are 6 times 8 equals 48. Love this one, kids. This is some of their favorite ones. All right. 6 and 8, when on a date, they left at 4 and came back at 8. Okay, so that's another example of one you can use. Okay, I also have 7 times 7, which equals 49. Again, 7 times 7 was out of line until it became 49. Okay, another one we have is 8 times 8. Okay, we get my typing good here. Sorry about that. 8 times 8 is 64. Again, another one we want to put in there. These are all really good things. You write them down, help your child out, or if you're the child, you need to write these down, right? All right, 8 times 8 fell on the floor, and when I picked them up, they were 64. All right, now the last one I do really want to show you. This one is just kind of, I'm going to put this one back over here. We'll just call these the cheats. And then number 6 strategy is the 9s trick. Now I'm going to show that to you with my hands up here, and you'll have to look at this. So what you do is you use your fingers, right? I'm getting too close. I got to back up a little bit here. All right. So when I multiply, I'm going to start, let's see, I'm going to start over here so it's easier for you to see in the video. So if I do 9 times 4, so I take my hands like this and I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I put that finger down. So what's over on this side are 10s. What's over on this side are 1s, right? So I end up with 10, 20, 30. There's where my finger's down. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, does that make sense? All right, I'm going to pull this up full screen so you can see it a little better. And then we'll be able to do this, okay? So once again, if I'm going to do 9 times 5, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my finger down, right? Now, everything before this thumb is 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay? And what's on the other side of that thumb are 1s. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So 9 times 5 is 45. Okay? One more trick. Let's do it again. 9 times 3. So I count 1, 2, 3. Put that third finger down. So what's over here, okay? What's over here are the 10s, and the rest of them are 1s. So 10, 20, I get to that finger, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That is the 9s trick. And that is cool. And remember, math can be really fun. You guys have a great day.